Welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs. On this episode, we talk about the top 10 travel destinations as according to Travel Channel, our top travel destinations ourselves, and we discover the city of Branson, Missouri. It's all today on Will Podcast for Laughs.
Hey. How's it going?
How's it going, guys? Happy Thursday.
Is it Thursday already?
How you feeling? How's the family? How's the dog? How's the dog?
The other dog, maybe?
Dog. Sorry, I have early onset Alzheimer's. I forgot what I was talking
How's the
about.
dog?
How's the dog? Anyway.
How's the family?
Taylor, if you might have noticed, he wasn't here yesterday. He took a long trip to...
I took a lot. So, I took my dream vacation.
Yeah.
To down the hall.
to down the hall into another room.
Yeah.
It was the greatest experience of my life.
You've been talking a long time about going there.
Let me show you some photos.
Yeah.
So this was me. This was me inside the room.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This is me inside the room holding a pillow.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm. This is me inside the room holding a pillow over my face as I screamed for 5 minutes.
You know, not a lot of people get that opportunity. You're very lucky.
I consider myself absolutely lucky. Here's a picture of me coming out of the room so I can answer your phone call yesterday during your game show.
Amazing.
Yes.
Quite a moment.
Here's a picture of me singing the Folsom Prison Pinball Wizard mix while bouncing on a pogo stick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I call it...
Pinball Wizard Pogo?
Pogos... No.
Pogo Ball Wizard.
Posingo? Posingo.
Posigo?
Posigo. I feel like I just said that word in some language. And then this is a picture of me podcasting.
Oh, wow.
Friends.
Yeah, look at that.
And that concludes my travel photos.
Very good.
But
funny you should mention that, Taylor. Today we're talking about traveling.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. By the way, you're listening to Will Podcast Live. We're 2 minutes in. With your very tired hosts, Taylor,
V,
and Ian.
So yeah, happy Thursday, and now let's talk about dream vacations.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
So I have here an article, according to the Travel Channel, the top 10 destinations.
Who gave them the right?
They're the Travel Channel.
I don't care.
They're called the Travel Channel.
They travel, that's their job.
They don't travel, they blog for a living.
Nope, they travel.
And they travel while they blog. I think they get the pictures.
I'm going to read you guys off these top 10, and then from these top 10, say where would you want to go out of them, and where would you not. Okay?
Got it.
So, here, the first one is Paris, France.
Yes.
New York.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Rome, Italy.
Yeah.
Cancun, Mexico.
No.
London, England.
Yes.
Miami, Florida.
I love it there. The Cuban sandwiches at...
I thought you were just stop at Cubans.
No.
The Cubans are amazing.
No.
I love Cubans.
The Cuban sandwiches in Miami, fantastic. The absolute best that you're ever going to have.
Amazing.
In America.
Okay, Orlando, Florida.
Been there.
San Francisco, California.
Woo!
I don't like it.
No, not amazing?
I do not appreciate...
You don't want to go down to California?
I don't want to go down... I don't want to go down anywhere in California.
All right, that's fair. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
No, that's my neighborhood.
Branson, Missouri.
Branson, Missouri.
And that's it.
A beautiful place.
Those are the top 10 destinations.
I'm sorry, what?
Why was Las Vegas...
Missouri is the number one? What was the context?
And where's Las Vegas?
Paris, France is 10th, and Branson, Missouri. What the fuck is in Branson, Missouri?
No, I think it's the other way. So Paris is number one.
Well, still, where's Las
Why
Vegas?
did you go backwards?
I don't know. I was reading.
Okay, so what is happening in Branson, Missouri? Hello and welcome to the obviously paid advertisement by the Explore Branson.
It says Branson
board.
is an unassuring vacation destination with small town charm and big city entertainment in the heart of the mountains. Millions of visitors come each year to see a show at one of the 50 theaters. That sounds fun. I want to go and enjoy outdoor fun at the lake.
You know what's in Missouri? I've been to Missouri.
50 theaters?
Mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to go.
Swamps.
Wow.
Okay, so out of those...
Humidity.
154 page vacation guide.
Okay, too much. So out of these 10, which one would you want to go to? Which one would you not?
Oh, I'm digging Branson, Missouri. They have a Silver Dollar City and a.
See, he was hating on it.
A farm mini golf.
Sounds so fun. See,
And,
Travel Channel knows what's up.
Yeah, I mean, no, you don't understand. They gotta.
If you mispronounce misery, it sounds like misery.
It's out. This I will say I enjoyed when it was in Orlando. Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede.
Okay.
But this definitely looks like it's like a Florida. It's like a Florida destination guide that got lost somewhere in Missouri.
Okay.
Oh, you can go to Presley's Country Jubilee with 4 generations of entertainment.
Ooh.
Catch the fun. If you're looking for entertainment fit for the whole family or just the two of you, there's no better place than Presley's Country Jubilee. Fun is what the show is all about. As Herkheimer and Cecil take center stage.
Cecil.
Hilarious comedy with these audiences laughing out loud. The son of soulful music. Does the sound of soulful music pull on your heartstrings? Generations of talented performers
On your
mixing
heartstrings.
everything from toe-tapping songs with amazing grace of their gospel music.
You sound like you're reading off one of our PSAs.
Our Presley's
Right
is a little
now.
something for everyone, no matter how young you are or where you call home. So what are you waiting for? Come on over and see what an evening of music and fun could do for you and your family at Prince's Original Show on the Strip. Or go online at presleys.com.
So is that going to be the place that you would go?
Look, nothing against the board in Branson, Missouri.
Farming
Jesus.
mini golf's not for you?
The Soji Tabuchi show? What is this? It's a picture of what looks like maybe a Japanese guy on a fiddle.
Ooh, cool. All this sounds exciting to me. I'm down. I
He's
love
one of the
trying
most
new
acclaimed
things.
entertainers in the world, apparently. All right, welcome to the Branson, Missouri
No,
episode.
no.
Ew, Dick's 5 and 10.
Ew. Ew.
Over 55 years of fun since 1961.
Ooh.
That's a good tag.
Oh, is it like the Dick's restaurant?
No.
Okay. Like the one that they talk shit to you and stuff?
That one's fun.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
I
been
like
there,
that
but I've heard
place.
about it. I've heard it's cool.
It's really fun.
And my girlfriend's
I mean,
been there.
You gotta have a good sense of humor. Gotta have thick skin.
I've heard they're pretty mean.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. They give you a hat and they write something really inappropriate on it and you make you wear it.
This is definitely a Florida tour guide thing that got lost in Branson, Missouri. One of these pages here, Save on Branson. We sell incredible Branson vacation packages. And it has free bonus gifts when you mention this ad.
Oh,
And
cool.
all I could think of is those souvenir stores in Orlando. The ones where they like, oh, we have Disney t-shirts, 4 for $10.
Yes.
And they talk about, it's like, oh, come in and get a free gift. And I did it once. I came in and get the free gift.
Mm-hmm.
It was the crappiest Florida keychain ever. And it broke within 2 weeks.
Oh, so sad. Okay, out of this list, I'm gonna say
San
the place.
Francisco.
That's the place you want to go?
Oh yeah, I'd go there again in a second. I've been there hundreds of times.
Really?
Yeah.
You love it?
I love San Francisco.
Ian's from San Francisco, so that's really shocking that you would want to go back there. I feel like it's not a vacation.
California
it's
is
just
like
home.
I always seek to go back to California.
Have you done any of
It's
the
the
touristy
motherland.
stuff in San Francisco? Like, have you done Alcatraz? Have you done?
I've never been to Alcatraz. But I have done a lot of touristy stuff. We've been around, done like we've gone and seen the aquariums and we go out to the pier and all that stuff and the beach out there and all kinds of
There's
stuff.
a lot of places out there. I went out there. I only had a day to visit. I've been there a lot of times, but I've only had like a couple of times to actually explore.
To look around and stuff,
I
yeah.
did the Big Bus tour because I used to work for Big Bus.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was fun.
That's
And
cool.
one of the stats they told us was that there's so many places to eat out there
Oh yeah,
that
it's
if
loaded.
you ate at a different place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it would take you something like 80 years to eat through the whole town.
Makes sense.
Or
And that's
city.
not even factoring in the amount of restaurants that constantly close down and open up.
Yeah, there's so many mom and pop shops, like little mom and pop shops everywhere.
Do you know something also crazy about San Francisco is that you consider below the poverty line if you make less than $50,000.
Oh yeah, it's like one of the most expensive places to live.
That and New York pretty much are it. Yeah,
That's crazy.
They blow it out of the water. Most of the people who work in San Francisco do not live in San Francisco because
Really?
they can't afford to live there. They have to
Where do
bus
they
in
live?
They bus in every morning from other towns around San
Aw,
Francisco and
that's a
Oakland.
bummer.
A lot of them live in Oakland.
I heard they're also building putting like a net underneath the bridge because so many people fall off of it.
Yeah, that's a problem. People
Yeah.
are like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
This is how I'm gonna go out, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna do it on a bridge.
So they finally
They
said they're
find the
gonna
biggest
put a
bridge and-
net. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Alcatraz though. It's on my list of
I've heard
places
it's
to
nice.
go. not in
Like
San Francisco, but a little bit out of there, or away from there, I guess. I want to go to the Winchester Mansion.
Oh, I've been there.
You been there?
Been there. Took a tour and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Jealous.
It's pretty cool. It's huge.
There's
hundreds and hundreds of rooms.
The story
and there's
I've
two
heard...
bathrooms in the whole building.
Really?
Two bathrooms that were originally part of the building. I mean, they put more in.
So did they tell you the story of like the legend behind it when you're there? So here's what I've heard. Tell me if I'm wrong. But the legend is that the woman who owned the original house, her husband created the Winchester rifle.
Yeah, he was the...
And that I can't... It's either she went to like a palm reader or she got some sort of reading of some sort from someone who like can speak to the other side or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
the myth.
She was being haunted or whatever by all the people who have died from the Winchester rifle. Mm-hmm. So they told her, well, you got to keep building onto this house to give them a place to rest. So she started adding,
she made it
right?
huge, and the place gets massive.
Yeah, it's like the biggest property in California for sure, and it's like one of the top destinations to visit because it's like doors that lead to nowhere, staircases that go to nowhere.
It's pretty creepy. It's a creepy
lost.
building. It's really easy to get lost in there. It's like I mean,
huge.
Yeah, you don't leave your tour group when you go to because they warn you a couple times when you go into that place. Don't leave your tour group. You will get lost.
That's one of the top places I want to go to too. So that's on my list.
It's surprisingly large.
What's the place you wouldn't go to off the list? Do you remember them all?
Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. I don't like Missouri.
Let me just tell you, okay? So I've been looking into this visitor's guide that they got here. Okay. I'm on the calendar of events. I am from a small farm town.
Okay.
Mind you this, all right? This is more small farm town than my small farm town.
Sure. Really?
Here's your calendar of events. I'm bringing back the voice here. Now, come on down and enjoy our incredible world's longest shindig shuffle-line dance.
Oh, that sounds fun though. I think if you're like from a big city, like I'm from Vegas here, and like to go somewhere like that for vacation sounds relaxing. I wouldn't live there.
I've been to small town Texas, and I didn't like that for vacation.
But that sounds fun.
Well, why don't you come on down there and enjoy one of our Moonlight Madness and After Thanksgiving sales, or maybe you could stop on by the Branson's Landing's Black Flighted Blowout.
Okay, I will.
Or you can stop by any one of the other events we have, including...
I'm still stuck on mini golf at the farm.
Yeah? Golf mini farm?
Yeah.
Literally, like,
mini golf. Golf farm?
Golf farm?
All of the theater acts are either tribute groups, which is a majority of them, or country tribute groups.
That's awesome. I'm still down. You have not deferred me yet. You've just encouraged me more.
All right, fine. So when we do our national tour,
I'm going.
We'll make sure to stop
in Branson,
Missouri.
I'm going to throw that on the notes from today.
Believe it or not, Legends in Concert made it to Branson, Missouri. You know Legends in Concert, the show that here in Vegas?
No.
Yeah, so at least I thought we had it still. Maybe it wrapped.
I don't know.
But there was a show called Legends in Concert, which was all basically, if I remember correctly, female impersonators of male singers.
Oh, cool! Again, very cool.
That's a
cool
cool concept.
They went on tour.
And they went to Branson, Missouri.
They went to Dick Clark's.
They know what's up. They know what's up. That's so cool. So that's the place you wouldn't go? Where's the place you would go, Taylor?
Oh, they even have Raiding the Rock Vault. What is going on? They have Raiding the Rock Vault there, too. By the way, I did not know there was something called Raiding the Country Vault. Holy crap! You guys remember Rick Thomas?
No.
He was a magician here in the early thousands. I saw him at the Tropicana. He was playing in Branson, Missouri. This city is like Vegas.
You're like just promoting them more. Every time you read something, I'm like, that sounds awesome. That also sounds awesome.
On page... I don't know what page I'm on. Well, I'm on page 96 of 154. I'm still going.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to spend this entire episode learning about all that Branson, Missouri has to offer.
Out of this whole list...
Out of the whole list, I guess probably New York, but really where I want to go, sometime in the next year, as soon as some things finally get in line, I'm going to be going to Taiwan, and I cannot wait to do that. But I've always wanted to go to Seattle, Washington, and I've always, I got to, before I die, got to go to Norway.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that.
Love Norway.
If I had to pick, like, just arbitrarily pick, like, a vacation place that I'd want to go, and this is ignoring the risks of actually going there in the world that we live in, but I would love to go to, like, Syria or Iraq or Afghanistan because of all the old buildings and historical sites and stuff and all the history there and stuff. And have you ever seen like Afghanistan in like the summer or the spring or anything? That's like one of the most fertile, beautiful, green nature places out there. It's just there's a lot of shit going on there, so people don't normally go there.
Safety.
For safety reasons. But if it were safe enough for me to go and I could pick my own anywhere I want for a vacation, I'd go somewhere out there. That sounds just fascinating to me.
You know what? I agree with you. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to Jerusalem, and I've been told by many people that it's not safe, especially being a woman, that you shouldn't go there. Yeah. Which is really unfortunate because I feel like there's a lot of history and
it'd be great to see some of that stuff.
Being a Christian, I think it would be one of the most amazing trips to take to see all of those places brought to life.
Like the Holy Land and all that.
Yes, so cool. It's definitely on top of my list. I love international travel. I started traveling internationally when it was like 6 years ago. I've been to Italy, Scotland, Canada, Belize,
I've never left the country.
Jamaica, Mexico. So there is definitely an appeal to getting out of the country. There's so much more to see out there. I really want to get to Australia. I'm dying to go to Paris, France. That's on my list.
Closest I've been is about 10 miles from Canada, and then like up against the Mexican border. But that's it.
It's an experience for sure. I mean, I went to Jamaica, Haiti, and Belize on my mission trip, and those were different experiences because it wasn't vacation. It was more like we're in third world countries kind of stuff. But it was also more immersive because we were living there. We were there for 5-6 weeks at a time, so it was different than just popping in, popping out. But I definitely want to go to London. I want to go to Rome. There's just so many places I want to go. I want to go to all of it.
I do want to do travel.
But there's still good places in America. I've been to Seattle. My sister lived in Seattle. So I've been to Seattle. I love doing tours, and I did an underground tour in Seattle.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty dope. So when you go, check that out. Do something like that because they have I love doing haunted tours. I did one of those in New Orleans as well. That was pretty cool. So go ahead.
Well, I love the cold and I love the rain. And that's why it's like Seattle speaks to me.
It rained when I was there.
My wife does not like either.
Get her umbrella.
Just go to San Francisco. You'll be in a constant rain cloud.
Well, it's funny because she likes San Francisco, but she hates the smell.
I get that. Well, it smells like salt and fish.
And homeless people.
Which also smell like salt.
Those are you go to San Francisco, those are some of the most well taken care of homeless people in the world. Do you know that they pay their homeless people? Every homeless if you're a homeless person living in San Francisco, you can actually apply to the city to get a paycheck every month. Being homeless, they actually pay their homeless people.
Why? What are they paying them to do?
If you're going to be homeless, go to California. If you're no, I swear to God, if you are out of the
who's paying them?
Seriously, if you're having trouble in your life and you only got enough money to get to one place, you want to settle down, go to California. They will have you covered. I swear to God, as a state or the Strip. Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that.
No, it's true.
Yeah, we don't really take care of our homeless people here.
A lot of places don't. Is California is kind of surprising.
You guys have one of San Francisco has one of the top homeless populations in the entire.
They do. It's huge.
Nation. So
that's because the entire city's gone from being a reasonably priced normal city to being the richest city in the nation, and all these people who lived there before can't afford to live where they were living, and they get kicked out of their homes, and they end up either on the streets or in Oakland.
That's crazy.
And Oakland's now getting the same way. Oakland's getting so overpriced now that that's why that.
Yeah.
You remember that fire that happened in Oakland? 2-3 years ago. It was in a studio apartment, not a studio apartment. It was like a studio, like a where they would store things and they do filming and stuff. But it was like a big room, and a bunch of people were living in there together, 15-20 people, and they were having a party one night, and someone knocked over a candle, and the whole place caught on fire. There wasn't proper sprinklers.
What?
A whole bunch of people died. It was a pretty bad thing, and the people who were living there because they got foreclosed on in the homes that they were already living in Oakland because they couldn't afford to live where they were living. And so they all moved into this one place together because it was way cheaper to live like that, and it just wasn't up to code for safety, and they all died, a whole bunch of people died, 10 people died from it.
What?
And a bunch more injured.
That's shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. It's almost directly related to the housing crisis in California. It's pretty bad.
I want to give a shout out real quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but New Year's 2342 has joined us.
Hey,
and
New
now
Year's.
a follower.
Hello.
So, hello, New Year's 2342.
Maybe they're from Branson, Missouri.
Branson.
Shout out if you're from Branson, Missouri.
What time is it there? It's like 2 in the morning.
Hashtag Branson, Missouri.
Hashtag Branson.
I'm going. Now it's on my list.
Well, like I said, when we do the national tour, when we take the
Yay!
podcast.
What episode is this? Episode 9?
Yeah,
Yes.
episode 9. When we hit episode 100 and we go on a national tour,
I'm going.
we'll hit Branson, Missouri.
When we
I
post
want to
this
go
one,
to Nashville. Here's the thing. I like going to different places, and here's why. Because being from here, I've met a lot of people from all over, and everybody has such cool culture. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just like Seattle. One of the things I learned about people when I was in Seattle, they are so artistic. They have like these farmers markets that they put together where they just sell things, and they have like you walk down the street and you hear people just like performing their music. Like when I was in New York, people in the subway just dancing and singing and performing, and there's just different things in everywhere you go. And I think that makes us more well-rounded as people. So I love traveling and seeing things and learning history.
Definitely.
One of my favorite vacations I ever took, or if it was a vacation, it was during school. But we went to Boston.
That's cool.
We went to Boston and we went to Philadelphia. And Boston is one of those like top haunted places that I believe in that kind of stuff. And I know it's kind of controversial, but I love learning about the history of places.
I get it, yeah.
Right? And they have some deep history out there. Mm-hmm. We're a baby city here. We've only been around for about 100 plus or minus years.
Yeah.
So we don't have a lot of... Yeah, it's about 100.
So it's like maybe a little 110. I think we had our 100 year anniversary in like 2008 or something like that. Was our 100 year anniversary.
Yeah, we're not that old out here in Vegas,
No.
but in the East Coast, they've got so many years on us. They've got so many stories. It's crazy. So I love traveling.
You ever been out to like Tombstone, Arizona?
Yes.
That's not even a city, but whatever. It's like a tiny little town, but that's
Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty fun place.
And we have a lot of cool stuff close enough to us, like Utah. You guys ever driven up to Utah?
Yeah, I've been all over Utah.
Go to Utah. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. We have.
Have you ever been to Salt Lake City?
Yes.
That's I don't like the city
itself. Far drive.
It's a pretty like packed city.
Yeah.
But I love looking at it. So the way it's designed with the giant Mormon tabernacle at the center. The way that it looks, it just goes right into that tabernacle, which is the largest building right in the center. And the Salt Lake, too, is really pretty. The Salt Lake itself.
Salt Lake, Cedar City, all those places out in Utah. They've been there. Again, it's like 3 hours from us here, and you still have a completely different culture out there.
Yeah.
It's way different. I've been to all throughout California. My whole family's out in LA, San Diego, San Francisco. Yep. I've even been to all the way at the tippy top, a little place called Shasta Lake, which is like almost to the top of California.
Like up by Eureka
and all that. It's like a 13-hour drive, and that happened.
Well, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be making a special trip to Cedar City, Utah. For one beautiful thing in particular. Mm-hmm. So when my wife and I we went to Florida for 2 of our meals, we had Zaxby's.
What's that?
Zaxby's. ZAXBY''S is the most delicious chicken. It puts Popeyes and KFC and even churches to shame. And don't even get me started about Cane's. Cane's is miserable. Cane's. I don't know how anybody likes Cane's.
I used to like Cane's when I was eating meat and stuff.
I like Cane's.
I was a pretty big fan of it.
When I paid $10 for chicken tenders, I was like, all right.
They're fun there. I just love the fun stuff they say. They're welcome to Raising Cane's where the chicken is clucking and we're plucking, or whatever they say.
They didn't say that.
They say stuff like that.
I've never experienced that
personally,
actually.
Oh my gosh, they do. They say fun stuff to you all the time.
But Zaxby's, yeah. So Zaxby's, the nearest Zaxby's to me right now, if I took directions, if I left.
So it's a fast food chicken place.
Yes, it's 2 hours and 35 minutes away if I left right now. Unfortunately, though,
it's in Utah.
Don't open until 10:30 a.m.
Well, you better get on the road at 8 o'clock. You better go.
Well, it's 11:23 at night here, so
take a nap. Get out there. That's crazy. All right, well, guys, I think it's about that time. Let us know some of the best places you've ever been. Some of the places that you want to go.
Like Zaxby's.
Places we should go.
Like Zaxby's.
No.
Like Zaxby's.
And Branson, Missouri.
Like Branson, Missouri.
Like
that
Branson,
was the
Missouri.
takeaway from today.
Yeah.
I am so happy that
By the way, seriously, not a sponsor.
When we post this episode, I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna tweet the link out to the episode.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like hashtag Branson, Missouri.
Hashtag where the Branson people
At Branson. I need to find out.
We need to find someone from Branson.
Just
if
find
someone
see
knows
if like
someone
Branson
from Branson
has like a city Twitter.
Yeah, no, I'll look at it and find it right now.
We need to. If you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone from
Branson,
want to hook us up with some.
please
we'd
tell
love
them
to talk
come
to them.
talk to us at WPFL
And we'll do Skype
official,
if they don't want to drive all the way out here.
everything.
Oh man, they've got a YouTube, they got a Facebook, they've got.
Oh, snap!
Instagram,
Oh, it's on.
They got a Pinterest. They've got.
They got a Pinterest.
A
What are they
Flickr.
Pinteresting?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I got it too. It's Branson, Missouri. Explore Branson.
Oh
Branson.
my
Explore
God.
Branson.
My
They've
life
got
has been changed.
1,602 followers.
Hey Google, how
How
far?
do they have 13,000?
How far is Branson, Missouri? My Google
Branson,
doesn't
Missouri
know.
is approximately no miles away. because
How
you
far is
shouldn't go
Branson,
there.
Missouri?
I'm following Branson, Missouri on our official page.
Guys, it's only 21 hours and 1 minute.
If we left right now, we could be there.
We could be
9
there
o'clock
by
tomorrow.
Christmas. That's crazy.
We could literally celebrate Christmas in Branson, Missouri.
One
Wait a
day.
second. No, it's January 8th. That's right.
Sorry.
Or 10th. I don't know.
We could still be there before Christmas.
By the way,
2019.
to our one fantabulous person in our live stream, if you come back Wednesday, January 9th, you gotta watch the Whose Line Is It? Not
Who's
It?
like, wait, yes.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Our
Did we
episode
win? Did
with-
we not win? Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll never
it
know.
was-
You'll unless you listen to it.
It was fantastic.
All
Yep,
right.
yep.
Well, we're signing out for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll hear you. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Talk.
Yeah.
Not see.
Yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow.
Unless you come.
Unless you send us pictures, I mean, but don't do that. We're not soliciting images from anybody.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
All
stay-
right.
That doesn't mean videos either. Okay.
Stay amazing, and
Yep.
Good night, Branson, Missouri.
Good night, Branson, Missouri.
That's it. I'm ending every
I
episode.
mean,
with that.
someone from Branson.
Stay amazing.
Good night,
Stay
Branson,
amazing. Good night,
Missouri.
Our
Branson,
first
Missouri.
child's name is going to be Branson. Mark my words.
All right.